This stream, as you can tell, I'm sweating pretty good. I went for about a half-hour run, almost 2 miles. Just went by time today, not mileage. And I'm just finishing off my cardio session with walking through this woods here next to the river. I do this almost every day. Monday through Friday, I go for a walk on this trail, even on leg day. Trying to get to my goals of 10% body fat, 10 to 12%, somewhere around there. 12% is what I was in high school, and right now I'm about probably 18-ish% body fat. And this summer, I was thinking about doing a bodybuilding show. Not sure what division yet, but that is something I'm thinking about. So I gotta stick to my goals. So if you guys want to follow, subscribe, like, you can follow me on my journey to get to that 10% body fat. Try to keep you guys motivated and show you what it takes to get to that 10% body fat. Of course, you got to be in a calorie deficit in order to lose fat, not a calorie surplus. And yeah, and also I also do a live workout in the evening. Converted my garage into a home gym. Just got tired of the public gym setting. So converted my whole garage into a gym, and that's where I do my... Hey! Lisa, hey, welcome. What if you do carnivore? What if you do carnivore? Eating just meat, I can't do it. I got to have some veggies in there. I try to stick to low carb. That's what I like doing, is low carb. And that's where I usually feel the best. I've been low carb for a while now, and I had to bring it back up so I can feel better. Because I've been dieting too long, so I had to bring it back up. I brought my carbs all the way up to like 500 over the weekend. They're still a little high, got to bring them back down. But I am making good progress. Egg, steak, and chicken. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I have eggs every morning. I have chicken every day. Steak once in a while, because it's a little on the expensive side right now. But yeah, I mean, those are all good options. Rosa, hi, welcome. Will you lose weight with low carb? Yes. It's all about being in a calorie deficit. Technically, you could eat all junk, and as long as you're in a calorie deficit, you would lose weight. But what kind of weight do you want to lose? Because you want to preserve the muscle and lose the fat. That's where it's all about. And you could even lose fat on an all-carb diet. Say no protein, all carbs. It's all about being in a calorie deficit. But you want to preserve the muscle, because muscle is what burns the calories, at what makes you look good. Even for a girl, you can be a little bit more toned, and that you look a lot better. So you want to keep your protein at about 1 gram of protein per body weight, and then fill in the rest with a little bit of carbs, a little bit of veggies, a little bit of fat. John, hi, welcome. What if you just eat protein in one meal of the day? Yeah, I mean, I've seen there's all kinds of things online: fasting, low carb, carnivore, paleo. There's all kinds of things out there. But just keep it simple. If you eat just one meal a day, say you have an 8-hour period and you eat one meal in the morning and that's it. Well, that meal you're going to burn through in what? Say 2-3 hours, maybe even 4. And the rest of the time, you're going to be burning muscle and fat. And that's what you don't want to do. You want to stay in an anabolic state. So you preserve the muscle and lose the fat. So I mean, eating 3 meals a day and 2 snacks, that would be the ideal thing. I personally eat about 5 to 6 meals a day, every three-ish hours. And a meal can be very simple. It's just 200 grams of chicken I eat with a little bit of barbecue sauce, and that's it. Or have just a protein shake, and that's it. No, it doesn't have to be complicated. I think some people overcomplicate it, and that's where you get burnt out. And it's a diet you got to sustain for the rest of your life because you want to be healthy. So, can you live on a carnivore diet for the rest of your life? Can you live on one meal for the rest of your life? Probably not. So it's got to be sustainable. I have 1 meal a day. I have 6 whole eggs and 1 pound of ground beef. Yeah, you told me that last time. Not necessarily something I agree with, but if it works for you, it works for you. That's all I can say. But for me personally, I don't think that's the correct way. But if it works for you, it works for you. And I don't know your schedule. I don't know your anything else in your life. So if it works for you, that's all that matters. Can you be ready for that show? Yeah, I can. I actually start stepping it up a little bit because I'm kind of feeling out my diet right now, feeling out my body, because the last time I actually got down to, say, 5% body fat was 20 years ago, a long time ago. And my body is way different now. I have more muscle on me now. So I'm kind of feeling it out. Bulldog, hi, welcome. So what I've done starting yesterday, I still have been having my little cheat meals. And I have a cookie or whatever in the evening, or a cake. It's hard when you have kids and a wife and family. Sometimes they don't understand what you're trying to accomplish. But I'm going to have more willpower, and I cut all that out. And I'm only going to have my complex carbs, like a potato, rice, and protein. And then I'm going to have 2 potatoes. The way my meals work in the morning, first wake up or so, I have some yogurt. And then my second meal of the day is some eggs with a potato. My third meal is some chicken with another potato. And then that's the last of the carbs for the day. And then I have some more, another meal, another chicken meal. And then then that's when I get home, about 5:30 or so, 5. And about 6 o'clock, 6:30, I work out. And then I have a little bit more yogurt after my workout. And that's a wrap for my meals. And that's roughly about 2,000 calories, somewhere around there. Still in a calorie deficit. To maintain, I think I'm around 2,400 calories. That's where I would maintain. And if I didn't want to lose anything, if I didn't want to gain anything, just maintain where I am, that's where I could eat. Can I still lose weight? Yes, you can. It's just if you were just having that 1 meal a day, and if you've been doing it for a while, your body's probably used to it, and it's just going to be hard. You're probably way under your calorie, what's it called, limit for the day. So it's going to be hard to lose weight from that point. You might have to add a little bit of cardio, just a little bit of walking or something, just to help you to lose weight. Abs and calves. I think those are the 2 exercises, or the 2 body parts that you can work every day if you really want to. If you're working out with weight, then you probably should give them about 3 days to recover. But if you're just doing body weight, you should be able to do it every day. Just like us, if you want to do push-ups every day, go for it. Of course you can get lean. Anyone can get lean. I think you have to, I would. What were you eating? You're eating one meal, 6 whole eggs, and 1 ground beef. Maybe split those up into 2 meals, or even 3. Have 3 eggs in 1 meal, 3 eggs in another meal, and then the 1 pound of ground beef in another. And then maybe just walk for 30 minutes a day, or whatever your favorite cardio is. Do just a little bit of light activity to help you out. Oh, let's see. But if you're interested, I mean, I have that Instagram and X Twitter. You can follow me over there and DM me, and I can help you out a little bit more. It just on a live, it's kind of hard to. I don't want to ask too many personal questions. Let's see. Hold on 1 moment. Okay, I gotta start heading back towards the car. Let's see. Got 3 people in here. Welcome. Hold on. Yeah, but the thing is, if you eat too little, your body kind of goes out into a freak out mode. Let's just say, let's take water, for example. If you drink, say, let's just say half a cup of water every day, your body might think you're starving and you're never going to get water again. So all that water that you take in, your body's going to hold. Now, in the opposite way, if you drink, say, a gallon of water, you're going to be peeing every hour or so. And your body's going to say, hey, we're getting plenty of water. We can flush it out. And that's what bodybuilders do. This is how they trick their body into getting leaner and getting that crisp skin with very little water on their skin. Is they drink a ton of water, and then the last few days, hold on. Yeah, the last few days of the show, they cut off the water completely, or maybe have just very little, but cut off the water, and your body's still peeing. You're still peeing, even though there's no water in your system. You tricked your body into thinking, hey, I'm getting plenty of water, and we don't need it, so just flush it out. And by the time it realizes it needs to hold the water, you've already depleted your body of all the water, and you're good to go. You get up on stage. That's where it gets scary too, because some people use diuretics as well, and that's where it gets a little scary, because if you get too depleted, you could end up in the hospital or dead real easily. But the same thing goes with food. If you're only having very small amount of calories per day, your body goes into a freak out mode and thinks whatever you take in, whether it's protein, carbs, fat, it's going to hold it all and store it as fat, because, hey, I don't know when I'm going to get my next meal. But if you have more calories and just get right underneath your calorie deficit, or get right underneath your maintenance calories, your body will say, okay, we can let go of this fat because we're getting enough food. So there's a balance there, if that makes sense. But if you're way under calories, like Lisa here, I think, in my opinion, I would bring up your calories just a little bit every day, and I'd use something like MyFitnessPal to see if where your maintenance is, and then just do something like 100 calories below that. And when you eat clean, I should say, not lean, when you eat clean, you can eat quite a bit of food. Like my wife thinks I eat way too much, um, but I'm underneath my calorie deficit, and I am still making progress. Can I lose inches and not weight? Interesting question. Um, if you're losing inches, you're losing fat or you're losing muscle, one of the two. So you got to lose something to get smaller, right? So if you want to hit that belt, if you want to hit one more notch on that belt, you got to lose something in between that belt and your body to lose inches. Now, on the other hand, speaking of that, that's a very interesting question. If you want to say, I guess you could have if your stomach is not very lean, not very lean, what am I saying? It's not very conditioned, and you start doing some crunches, that might tighten up your stomach a little bit because now your stomach is stronger, so you might be a little tighter like that. So that might give you the inches that you want without losing anything. But in the end, it still would be an illusion. It would still be there. Same thing with losing weight. I could be with my clothes on. I could be when I get down to where I want to get to when I jump up on stage. I'm around 200 pounds right now, probably a little above 200 because I've been eating carbs. So I've been holding. I'm holding more water at the moment. But my competition weight would be around 175. And when I have the clothes on, I'm just gonna look like a regular guy that's skinny. But once I take off my shirt, all the grooves, all the what's it called, striations and everything, it's gonna give the illusion of me being a lot bigger than I am. And that's the other thing. I want to get down to weight. My goal here, because I want to prove to all you guys that I can do it, because I have noticed that I talk a good game, but at the same time, I have no proof to back it up. And once the shirt comes off, then you guys can see that I know what I'm talking about. That's why I say, come on, follow, subscribe, follow my journey, and eventually the shirt will come off. It came off once because I'm making progress, but I changed things a little bit so I can make a little bit more progress. Because towards the end of the day, I don't really need carbs, because when you go to sleep, I'm not being active, I'm just sleeping. So I don't need the carbs, I don't need the energy. So I cut my carbs off about 12. And that'll give me plenty of energy to last. I can burn it off. And then when it's time for bed, it's time for bed. Let me know when the show is. I'm going to come into a party afterwards. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have, if my wife comes along or whatever, I'll have her do live or whatever. If you guys want to join, or I'm sure, definitely, I'll be posting pictures. That's for sure. But when I get down to that 12% body fat, I'll do some mandatory poses here live, and you guys can tell me how I look. And you gotta be brutally honest. Tell me I look like shit. Tell me I look good. Tell me all you need to lose a little bit here and get a little bit bigger there. Whatever. No offense taken. Lisa, you by no, I think I asked you before. If you're the Lisa from Colorado. I have a friend that's her name is Lisa, so I think I already asked you that. You said no. Man. I am going to try to go for a second walk here in about an hour or so. I don't have enough. I want to get, I track my steps too, and I got to get 15,000 steps. That's the goal. And I got to start doing some of my cardio at least 30 minutes in the morning, and that'll help things a lot. But I can check my watch to see where I'm at. Because the running does help if I get a little farther along and get a few more steps by running. Yeah, but speaking of the show, yeah, I'll try to do the show. I'm gonna try to do a show, but at the same time, I don't know. The landscape for doing a show has changed quite a bit, and it used to be you pay $20. Oh, sorry guys. Spirit 12B, hi. Hey man, I do remember you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Just finished up my cardio session here. I think I am gonna have to end it here.
Trying to make sense of the markets, looking to diversify out of this craziness.
But yes, I remember you. We got 5 people in here. Welcome, welcome. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Lisa has loves to talk fitness, and Lisa has some a lot of questions here. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's exactly what I want the channel to be like. Is I want to help you guys as much as I can. I've been working out since I was like 14, and I'm almost 50 now. So, been around the block a few times. Anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. Lisa, thanks for coming in. Spirit 12B, thanks for coming in. I'll be back later. I'll be doing a live chest workout. I was supposed to do my chest workout last night, but I had a little mishap at work and had to go take care of that. And by the time I got home, it was too late. What gives you the idea to be a streamer? I was actually going to make a separate video on this. And I love fitness. So I love helping people. I used to be a personal trainer, so I love helping people. So that gave me the idea of being a streamer. And it's also hard for me because being a streamer like this is hard because I'm not a very vocal person. So speaking is not a strong point of mine. So it's very challenging. Just like I like running, I like challenging myself. I like bodybuilding. I like challenging my body. Also like challenging my mind and the things that I'm not good at. I like challenging myself. So that was also a challenge. Plus, editing videos and that kind of stuff. I love doing that stuff as well. I used to be a photographer way back, and I loved editing. So there's a lot of fun to it for me. And again, it's challenging because I'm not very vocal, so it's difficult. Especially when I'm trying to make a regular video, I have to do many takes. Here, it's just live. There's no takes. So if I screw up, I screw up, and you guys see it live. But I think it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Speaking to everyone from around the world about fitness or whatever's on your mind. We have people in here telling jokes. We have people trying to get leaner, trying to gain muscle, whatever. And we have fun in here. And I find that very interesting. Just like I'm here walking on the trail, I just talked to a couple down here, and their little dogs were going crazy. It was just fun talking to them. I love talking to people, but talking and being vocal is not my strong point either. So it's a mixed bag. It's something I love to do. It's like having one leg, and I love to run, but it's difficult for me, but I still do it, kind of thing. So okay, well guys, I'm gonna take off. I will be back later, definitely tonight about 6:30 West Coast time. I'll be doing my live workout, doing a chest workout and a shoulder workout. So join me then. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you later. Good questions, by the way, Spirit. I'll see you in a bit.